Hello there. It's time to make a surprise pop-up card. This is quite cute a card that I made just the other day, and I fell in love with this mechanism, and I have sort of blinged it with a couple of flowers there and so forth. And I like this card because you've got place for a message, all this place over here, and there's even more place for your message down there. And those flowers down here just make this card pop up even more. So I'm going to make a card with different kinds of stamps today. This is the Daisy Dandelion set, and this is Marshmallow, actually, the rabbit, the handyman rabbit that's going to make his own home to a beautiful place. Do it yourself. It's a warning there though. And I have started off. Let's see if I can make this tutorial so you can understand it. First off, you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 11 by 14 centimeters, and I'm talking in centimeters today. And you need 2 pieces of those. And then you're also going to need a piece of a cardstock that can work as a tab or a tag that you can pull up and down there. And that one measures 9 by 16 centimeters. If you want, you can also cut out a piece of another paper that measures 8.5 by 15.5 centimeters. And you could now go on just gluing those two together. And now it's time to start cutting this flap. What I did was I put this piece of paper at the 2 centimeter mark there, and I just cut it from 20 down to 30, and I did the same thing on the other side, but I just flipped the paper over and put it on 2 centimeters and cut from 20 to 30. Then you can flip it around again and make sure you connect the cut line from up here and down there. So now you'll have a flap that's actually the flap that you're going to need in order to get this mechanism to work. After that, you could put your piece of this flap here. You could mark it with pencils or something, or you could just put it in your score pal and score it at 1.5 centimeters down here, and the next one is 6 centimeters, and the final one is up here where the cut lines meet. So you just score it here as well, and then you're going to fold it mountain and valley style, and the valley actually starts first, so you get your valley and mountain and your valley again. And then you can just mount this piece of a tag to the flap here, make sure it's even, and then you're ready for your test drive just to see how it works. What I have done is I have stamped these lovely screws and different kinds of utensils, or what you call it, and make the frame pop a little. I have also put a big eyelet here and a piece of string through it just to make it look a little bit more manly. I have also cut out a piece of paper, or this is actually corrugated paper, that measures 6.5 centimeters by 8 centimeters. If you want to, you could do that, or you could just make sure that your stamped image actually fits at this size, because it's looking quite dandy, if I could say so, when you pull this one up, and there's so much more going on than just this small flap here. So let's mount that one there. And you should also remember to just put the glue or the tape on the down part, the down half part, because otherwise you'll just lock this one to the upper piece of the card and you won't get that easel card moving at all. So let's just put that one there, see what happens, like so. And I think it's time to actually you could also, if you want to, right now, stamp a sort of a message up here, and this one says warning, do it yourself in progress, and you just stamp it down there. And if you want to, you could also, before you mount this one, just pull this up, make sure that this is straight. Pull this up and make a square here, just so you know where you can put your stamp. And then you can stamp your message there and just take out those, erase those pencil lines. But now I think that I'm ready to assemble the front and the back. And I'm making sure that the tape doesn't go over where that tag piece is, because otherwise I'm locking the card, and I'm not interested in that now am I? So even though the tape might be a little bit outside, I think I'm going to manage it. And I'm just rolling the excess tape here so it actually gets where it's supposed to be. And now I'm trying to make this even, and I'm hoping for the best. It's a good thing to check this so you don't get it upside down. And if there's some some uneven parts, perhaps you can cut it out later on just to even things out. And now you've got your card here. It's quite nice, isn't it? So what I'm going to do to just to finish things off, I'm going to put a couple of roses here. And I'm trying out a new piece of glue dots. And these are supposed to be very, very sticky, and I'm just hoping for that. Because I don't want those flowers to just pop and glide and slide everywhere. So I'm starting off by putting these down, like so. I think I'll start with 2 at a time. And I'm starting off with these brown ones. You can see they're quite small but lovely roses here. And I'm just putting that one down there, and the other one in the corner here. And now it's time to actually, I think I'm going to put all these 3 at the same time, otherwise I'm just a little bit afraid I won't make them fit if I do it in the wrong order. Let's see now. Let's just take this one off. These work actually quite well, I must say. And that one comes off. No, it didn't. Let's just hope for the best. Right. So I'm continuing with a couple of yellow roses here, just to make things pop a little bit more. And I've got a smaller brown rose that I'm putting here, and the final yellow rose there. So this is what you will have going for us right now. Can you see it? I'm sorry for this coughing, or I've actually had the worst cold I've ever experienced. It has lasted more than 1 week. 2 or 3 days I've been without a voice. So it's been quite an ordeal, I'm telling you. But this is my surprise pop-up card, or a card with an easel twist, if you would please. I hope you can make a card of your own. I hope I wasn't too blurry for you, but I found this fold very, very nice. And I would also like to tip you, if you want to work with the same piece of color on both back and front, but still want something white to stamp on here, you could actually just put a piece of paper over the back piece, and so you're ready to go. You don't have to use these light piece of papers. You could actually go with something darker, just as long as you remember to put something white on top of that back piece and then stamp on it. I think that I'm going to put just a little bit of glitter on these roses to make them pop just a little bit more. But I hope you had fun watching this video, and more is to come, be sure of that. So I'm signing off right now. Bye bye. All the best.